Hello guys, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, Episode 2. So, last where we left off, I killed Lautrec, so now I'm going to head up this way towards Undeadburg and make our way to the tourist demon. So, this ought to be fun. Alright, so I've got something I gotta admit. I already recorded episode 2, and when I finished, I realized that I didn't record the gameplay. So, what I ended up doing was I started the character over. And I just got to, back to where I was. You know. So that's embarrassing. Things should be pretty much exactly the same though, so that's good. I almost made the mistake again. I was starting to head towards this direction, and I was mentioning how, wow. I was starting to mention how I messed up before, and then that's when it clicked in my head, like, shoot, I'm doing it again. So luckily, I just went back before I made any progress whatsoever. Before I even killed a single enemy. So I died just now because I was distracted by telling you guys this. So that's fine. Turn firebomb. Alright. Got him. You. Alright. Now we're going to do this right this time. There we go. Did that for a Ring of Sacrifice. Which Ring of Sacrifice come in handy later, like much later in the game. So. If you don't know, a Ring of Sacrifice and a rare Ring of Sacrifice, what they do is if you die while wearing them, it's like you didn't die. You just go back to the bonfire, you keep your souls and your humanity, and if you're a human, you actually remain human as well. And the rare one, if you died via curse, you don't get cursed as well. Curse is a status effect that you'll see later in the game that is a huge pain to deal with. So if you die to it, if the status effect builds up and maxes out, it'll kill you right away, and when you respawn, you'll have half of your maximum HP. So that's nice. The only way to cure a curse is to go to certain NPCs and pay them to cure you, or get your hands on a purge stone, which can usually be bought by those same NPCs or found from certain enemies as kind of rare drops. So let's hope I don't get cursed at all during this let's play. Check that out. That is the Hellkite Drake. Pretty terrifying. Alright. You come in here, you find yourself a wooden shield. It's a potentially pretty good upgrade, depending on what class you started with, and if you didn't take the Master Key and go get the Grass Crest Shield. I think my first playthrough ever, I chose a Pyromancer, and I didn't have the Master Key, obviously, so that ended up being my second shield, the wooden shield. It's pretty good. Got him. Yeah. This guy, however, if you save up a bit, will sell you an even better shield than the wooden shield. But not as good as the Grass Crest Shield. Right there, the heater shield. So this is a merchant. He's good to keep alive because he sells a lot of different things. But for me, I usually kill him to get some extra souls and to get some drops that are useful that he normally just sells you. So...
Mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy.
Oh, I didn't get the parry. Oh well. Or, I mean the replay. But, see, Residence Key, Dried Finger, Humanity, and Orange Guidance Soapstone. And then the Uchi Katana. That's a good weapon if you're going Dex. But we're not. We're either going Strength or Quality. Quality means both strength and dex at the same time. Because there are some weapons that scale with both. So if we get lucky and get one of two weapons coming up, we're going to go strength. If not, we're going to go with the claymore, and that's quality. Oh, shoot. Well, that happened. Admittedly, that didn't happen the last time I recorded episode 2. So, that's embarrassing. Well... Dude. I am doing pretty bad, it would seem. But I'm getting back into it. Okay. I accidentally hit the heavy attack button. I don't know if you know, I'm playing, this is the details that don't even really matter, but I'm playing on PC, and I'm using a Nintendo Switch wired Pro controller. Yeah, kind of interesting. I'm using standard Xbox layout, though I didn't checkmark the Steam setting to use Switch controls because that's complicated. Or, well, I mean, it's different, and I didn't want to do a different layout of like having to use what would be on the Xbox X to select an A to, you know, I didn't really want to, or actually no, it would be B to select and like A to go back. That's annoying to deal with. Oh shoot. don't die again. Yeah, so I'm going to go get my stuff back. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, I need to heal again. Just realized that. Got him. I do apologize if there are times where I'm quiet. Hard to think of something to talk about. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. I made it this time. Just some extra loot that I'll be able to sell later. So yeah, I always do this. I always just go around and clear out Undeadburg my first time through, because, well, it's just good. You get a lot of extra things. You probably noticed I have one humanity in the top left. That happened because of something in the game. There's like a mechanic where if you kill enough enemies in an area, it'll accumulate some hidden points. And when you accumulate enough of these points, it will give you a humanity. These points only accumulate if you haven't beaten the boss of that area yet. Each enemy is worth a certain amount of points. So if you need humanity and you haven't beaten the boss yet, one thing you could do is just keep running around the area killing everyone over and over again, and you'll gain some. It confused people back when the game was new. People used to think that they were gaining this humanity from people upvoting their messages, which is just not the case. In fact, I think there's still some people who don't realize how that works. And they think they'll gain humanity if someone upvotes their thing. Which is why sometimes in front of boss gates you'll see messages that say need humanity. Because they're hoping you'll upvote it and they'll gain humanity. But that's not the case. They won't gain humanity if you upvote it. So, yeah. I can see where people got confused about that, though. I mean, one of the things about Dark Souls is they don't tell you everything. You gotta figure it out. Alright, so now up here we got black fire bombs, which will come in handy for another boss later. In fact, I think I'm going to kill them in this episode. I did last time I recorded this episode. Alright. So yeah, that guy is a sniper. If you were to come down here without taking him out, he'd start shooting you while you're dealing with these guys. That would be a pain. Alright, Titanite Shard. That's nice. Got 2 humanity right now. So that, right, boulder up there, or why did I say boulder? That's a barrel. So I start to climb up that, he's going to light it on fire and kick it down at me. See? Got it out of the way. There are people who are... Actually, I don't even know if it's possible in Remastered. But there are people who used a mod in the original Dark Souls that increased the quality of the game. Brought it from 30 FPS to 60 FPS. Anyway, with that mod active, you'd be able to roll through that barrel. I don't actually know if it's possible to do in Remastered. Or I guess they didn't really roll through it, they jumped over it. So yeah, killing him right now. And I just realized I don't have the, so I think I'm gonna carry him and use the, 8. Got it. Now I'm at 10. So maximum drop chance. We'll see if he drops his weapon, which is one of the things I'm after. I'm kind of hoping he does. I've already done a Black Knight sword playthrough. I don't really want to do it. Okay, he didn't. Now what I'm really hoping is the Taurus Demon drops his Demon Great Axe, because I have never actually used it before. So that could be a fun playthrough. But if he doesn't, that's fine, because then we have the Claymore. Hidden behind this barrel is a twinkling, or is a, one of those guys that drop twinkling titanites. So now I'm gonna head this way. Instead of fight Taurus Demon right away, I am going to kill Havel. Because some extra souls, and because he drops Havel's ring, which is the other really good ring in the game. I basically always wear Havel's ring in Ring of Favor and Protection, unless the game requires you to wear another ring, or some very specific circumstances. So, could be tough to come up with stuff to talk about while I do this whole fight. So, I'm probably going to fast forward through this fight. And he's dead. Welcome back if I managed to fast forward, or if you skipped. So, now with that, I can equip, oh, no, Havel's ring. And I should be able to wear that. And I'll wear this for now. I'm likely gonna have to take that off. And a couple other things. Well, if I'm just using the claymore, I'll just have to take off the chest plate. But if the Taurus demon ends up dropping his weapon, then I'm gonna... It's because it's really heavy weapon. I'm gonna have to take off even more armor in order to continue to fast roll. So one trick to the Taurus demon: as soon as you enter, you want to come up here and take care of these guys, because otherwise they will shoot at you while you're fighting him, and that's a pain. Oh, and on here, better do this. Get ready. So you get about halfway out here, and he will show up. And then I always run back to the tower. So there's a trick you can do to cheese him that I've seen do, where you can basically make him jump off the edge and kill himself. I've never attempted it, and I don't want to attempt it on camera. And as the Taurus. He's not that hard if you know the trick. But I was also using a pretty decent weapon, and it was buffed with lightning. So, pretty circumstantial whether he'll be harder or easy. Now coming over here, time to meet Solaire of Astora.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, he's pretty much the most popular character in the entire franchise. So popular, he even has an amiibo.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alright, well, thank you. See you around, Solaire. So... Oh, is that that's a Gravelord's servant sign. That's something that you don't have to worry about if you're not in New Game Plus. So I'm probably not gonna explain it. I guess I could explain it. So in New Game Plus, Gravelords, members of the Gravelord Covenant can use the Eye of Death item to basically, I don't know what it's called, but they make your game harder, but it buffs some enemies. and you use that sign to invade their world to try and kill them. If you kill them, then the calamities go away. Like, it doesn't matter. It affects multiple players at once. So a lot of people will be invading them all at one time to try to kill them. Yeah, I'm going to be using the Claymore, so let's get dexterity caught up. Let me double check that I didn't grab the, Nope, so Claymore it is. And if one player kills them, then it frees all the affected players' worlds. So now we got the Hellkite Drake to deal with. I might try to kill him, I might not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try. It might take some time. Yeah, this is cheesing, by the way, if you can't tell. He shouldn't be able to hit me where I am, but because of some hitbox shenanigans, he can't. Alright, he moved way over there. I'm gonna stay down here so I'm safe. And swap to the Claymore. Good. There we go, that's better. Alright, he's back up. Let's get ready to... And now. Might be a bit too soon. Oh, perfect. Ouch. I did not get to the safe spot. And I died. So that's nice. Everything I did to get so far in the fight did not matter, I guess. Alright. So now I only got one gold pine resin left now. I was hoping I'd only need the one to kill him. Then I'd use the last gold pine resin to help fight the gargoyles. But this is happening. Cut off the fridge shield. Not using that because it's actually not very good. I mean, it's good at first when you first get it, but later in the game it's pretty weak. And it'd be a waste to upgrade it because it's expensive and it doesn't make much of a difference. Oh, disasters are gone after the defeat of the Gravelord's servant. That's what I was talking about. Somebody killed him, so now the difficulty spike that you put in everyone's worlds, everyone that's in New Game Plus, is gone. See, the Drake Sword, it weighs as much as the Claymore, and it's a solid, it's a guaranteed, it's exactly 200 damage with no scaling, which is good for where we are right now, but later, I mean, it'll become underpowered later, and we don't want that. And upgrading it doesn't even increase it that much. Yeah, my damage right now is 140, which isn't even much worse than the Drake Sword. So... yeah, I didn't kill the Hellkite Drake last time I recorded this episode. I ran past him. But I'm killing him this time because I think I can. And because it'll increase the amount of time. Although I probably shouldn't. It's such a time-consuming fight at our current level. Oh shoot, I walked in the way of that. Alright, so yeah. I'm pretty sure you guys can recognize the pattern on how to fight him by now. It's just slow. Here, this. Roll in time to avoid his landing and then hit him. Get up and go. That was close, I almost died. Try luring it out. That is good advice. That's exactly what I've been doing. This fight is ticking long enough that I might end up not killing Moonlight Butterfly this episode. But I might. We'll see when I get to the area. He's close enough that he's got like 10% of his health left. I should hopefully get him the next go around. This is worth it though because he drops a lot of souls. 10,000. So this kill is worth it. Those souls will come in handy to boost up a little bit faster. That didn't make much of a difference. To be honest, if I don't fast forward the Havel fight, this episode should probably end after I kill the Hellkite Drake. But if not, then I can... Alright, he's dead. $10,000 souls. See, told you. Worth it. Alright, I think I'm going to... I'm gonna level up. I am going to get to Andrea Pastora. Probably upgrade the weapon a couple times, and I think I'll end it there. Maybe. Gotcha. And there. Okay. 100 souls, Titanite chunk. Yeah, this video is... I think I'll definitely end it at Andrea Pastora. Stab. And one more. Alright, that's the dead. Alright. One more guy right here. Yep, there he is. Yeah, the recording's at 40 minutes right now, so... I think the video is at... If I fast forwarded Andre, or no, if I fast forwarded Havel, then this video should be at a good enough length. If not, then it'll be a little long, just like the last one. Wow. Dang, okay, got it. Mystery key. That is the key that I was talking about in the last episode that unlocks Knight Lotric's cell. Alright. I'm almost to... Don't worry. Can I backstab him? Oh, shoot. Fine, whatever. Back up, heal. I don't want to die. Like an idiot. Come on. There we go. You know what? Fine, whatever. Rapier, huh? What's her internet name? Lady Titania would like that. She's played this game a few times, and she prefers the rapiers. So she would like that drop, so she wouldn't have to just buy the rapier. And we're almost there. Just got these 3 guys to get. Longsword, huh? I was hoping that was going to be another Titanite chunk. Because I'm going to be using, or not chunks, another Titanite shard, because I'm going to be using them to upgrade the... So I'm going to be using them to upgrade the Claymore at Andrea Pastora. My goal is to get plus... I'd like to get +5, but if not, that's fine. I'll end the video either way.
Well, I'm either.
Let's reinforce the weapon. Claymore. All the way to +3 already. I just need 5 more. Close. Let's reinforce it a bit more. Yeah. I need a bit more souls to purchase one and to upgrade it one more time. So hey, +4. Not bad. See what I mean? I'm already more damaged than the Drake sword. So and with that, that's the end of the video. So see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.